this is Jim Bailey, and welcome to Inside View. Today we're going to talk with Aaron Moss and Ron Patel from the Black Oak Casino Resort. Getting it all put together now. So Ron used to be the GM, but now he's the CEO because there's a casino and a resort together.
Right.
Which makes you, Aaron, the GM.
That's correct.
Now, both of these guys have been here a long time, actually, and I think Ron was telling me earlier that Aaron actually came up through the ranks. So remember that, kids. When you're working your way up from the ranks, it can happen. So kind of tell me the differences between what a GM does and what the CEO does, and I'll point to Aaron first.
Sure. Yeah, the GM role is overseeing the daily operations of the casino, hospitality, the casino, the entertainment, and just making sure that day-to-day operations run smooth. Getting involved with some of the strategic planning, future planning, and then I report to the CEO, who has a much bigger role.
And what is that role?
What is that bigger role?
Tell me the truth, Ron.
Well, a bigger role is bigger in terms of overseeing a larger area of the property, which includes the casino and everything within the casino, but also the hotel, conference center, the upcoming RV park, and anything else we add in the resort. So it's an umbrella oversee of the whole property, whereas Aaron sort of dials down into the day-to-day operation of the casino itself.
Both of those sound like a lot of work. Just a lot.
It's enjoyable, though. Yeah.
So, I came up here in '99, so I used to go to the casino when it was only a casino. And now it's this supernova of excitement. Can you kind of walk me through the timing of first it was this, then it was that, and now it's this, and where you're going to?
First of all, I love that term, supernova of excitement. I think we'll put that in our marketing. We'll use that one. That is great.
New tagline.
Yeah, it is. So actually, it was 2001 when we opened that first casino. At the end of the 90s, the tribe, the Tuolumne Band of Miwok Indians, decided they wanted to go into the casino business. They saw that it could be very beneficial for the tribe, and did the planning stages up till 2000. I came on board in early 2001, in January of 2001, and ground had just been broken there at that time. And we had 6 months to get the building completed, get up and running and open for May 15th in 2001. So that was the first small Black Oak casino. 20,000 square feet, just 600 slot machines, and that's all there was for the first few weeks. So 2001, by the time we'd been open a couple of years, 1 to 2 years, we could see that the business was flourishing. Tribe said, "Yeah, this is good. We can expand this business." So we knew we needed a larger casino facility. It had always been the tribe's vision to have a destination resort. And with that expansion, we saw not only a casino, but in 2005 we opened the present building, which is not just a casino, but has a family floor on the lower floor, fine dining on the upper floor. So 2005 we opened the present building, which is about 170,000 square feet. Big jump, huge jump. That was a challenge, let me tell you. Aaron was down on the ground then.
Yeah. He was still young then.
He was still young.
Much younger. Kind of 170,000 square feet. Yeah, I get you.
Actually, the biggest challenge wasn't necessarily the game. It was the food and beverage operation at that time. Because we went from one small cafe with 50 employees to over 300 to run the restaurants and the bars and the entertainment area of the food and beverage and hospitality areas. So 2009 was when we added the big parking garage on.
I remember that.
1,000 space parking garage. During that time, of course, we were within the recession. Recession affected us, affected every industry, including casinos. So we were planning a hotel. We put the plans off a little bit. It wasn't until 2013 where we opened the existing hotel and conference center. And then that helped us lift out of the recession. And then we started planning the RV park, which is going to be opening very, very shortly. So that's the timeline, and Aaron's been very much on the ground, helping make sure this all works.
Someone's got to just.
Someone's got to do the work.
And so I was thinking about this the other day too. I was looking at the website, looking at stuff, and then I remembered. So the Strawberry Music Festival, aren't they using a piece of land off somewhere near the casino over there? Because I missed it this year, so I apologize.
Okay. Well, that is part of the
Is that part of the
overall
RV
resort. No, it's a separate property.
Okay.
It's about a mile down the road.
I love that idea, man. I want to say thank you. All
Yeah.
musicians want to say thank you to that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, it's 350 acres, so at present time that's been used for music festivals and events. And we've got a few ideas of what to do in the future. But at the moment, those music festivals are drawing a lot of people.
Yeah, and it's nice. It's nice for. It's a community benefit. I mean, look, your place provides jobs, provides entertainment, provides people come into town. They have something that they want to do. They want to go there. Businesses and have conferences there, and all that trickles down to the county, that county, this county. The Tri-County area.
Yep.
So for us, it's kind of fun to have you.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to have you. Yeah.
Thanks.
The bowling alley. See, I love the bowling alley. I love bowling.
Yeah, the complete first floor down there with the bowling center, the arcade, that was part of the Tuolumne Band and Miwok Indians. That was their vision, is to have a family floor for kids and just families to go away that's completely separate from the gaming operation.
Oh yeah, because you have to go down that whole section down there.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. And then let's see, I eat at Seven Sisters, so that's that's at the top level, right?
That is correct.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Got to get me in there, Ron.
Well, Seven Sisters.
Oh, wait, talk to Aaron. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
talk to Aaron, yeah. Well, the story on Seven Sisters, when we planned and designed this building, we didn't know whether we were going to have fine dining. We're in steak and potatoes country. So
True.
we really didn't know which way we were going to go. And somehow Seven Sisters evolved into this fine dining restaurant, which built up a great reputation. And
Yeah, the food's good.
Aaron can get you in.
Yeah. Come on down.
I'm going to write that down. Write that down. No, but I think in the hospitality industry, you have a lot of staff, and they have to do a lot of things all the time, and they're out, and you can supervise them to extra degree, but not all the time. So that really, that management, that feeling from the general manager, the CEO, runs down to your employees. They must like working there because they're super nice when I'm in there.
It's good to hear.
Well, that's good. That is good to hear, and we hope for that.
Yeah.
And it goes back to the culture, just our overall. And we start, from the beginning. Every single one of us goes through a traditions class of just establishing that culture and the guest service and our values and making sure that we live to those values. And we hope and I started at an entry-level position.
Right.
And so working my way up and seeing different levels along the way, my goal is to make sure and support that those values are lived and understood by everybody in our organization.
Oh, and I think you can tell when you're at a hospitality place, you can feel the vibe,
Right.
If people are unhappy, you go,
Yeah.
my bowling's no good. Split. Damn it. All right, tell me, what else I look at your website? I was cruising your website last night. I
Okay.
looked at all the rooms. Weddings, you guys do weddings out there.
Yes.
I saw that.
Yes.
That's part of it.
Inside, outside, both, combination, doesn't matter.
That's correct. Both. We have a heritage park that's right outside the casino, between the hotel and the casino.
Okay.
And that outdoor weddings can be had there, with the reception going inside to the conference center. Or if it's raining, you can have your
Do
wedding
all.
and your reception inside.
Nah, I make my wife stand outside. No, I'm not. No, just kidding, honey.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, saline swimming pool. I
Yes.
love that.
Yeah.
I love pools that are done that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other exciting things? Oh man, tell me about the Willow Creek Lounge.
Oh, Willow Creek Lounge. This is
Yeah.
this is the new Willow
I'm gonna
Creek
throw that
Lounge.
right
Yeah,
over
the
there.
new Willow
the
Creek
new
Lounge.
Willow Creek Lounge.
We
yes.
are very proud of the new
Yes.
Willow Creek Lounge. That's our newest remodel that we've done. We added on some square footage, and we put the new Willow Creek Lounge there. We have a 16-foot by 9-foot video wall that we
Nice. Okay.
play entertainment, sporting events, music videos, and then we have a stage for live bands to come in, and we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, we have live bands come in for entertainment. as well as we can do other events in there for our guests. And it's a top-notch, beautiful space for entertainment.
See, I got to get down the remodel of that.
You got to get in there.
Yeah,
Either
you
before
can
or
come watch
after
some.
your bowling.
Yeah, come watch some entertainment, and then eat at Seven
What's the
Sisters,
show over
right?
at? No. Oh wait, it's Wednesday. Never mind. Now I could go watch the game there, though, right? I'm sure you guys are showing the sports on the huge. You said 16 by 9.
Yes, and
That's
so
a huge screen, man.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's big when you got to measure it in feet, not inches. For the television. We do have like playoff baseball right now.
Yeah.
We're playing on there Sunday, Monday night football.
That'd be good.
Playing
Thursday
on
night
there.
football, Raiders. Well,
Yeah.
this show's not going to be on in time, but Raiders and Chiefs. We'll see what happens after the show airs. We'll know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll know.
Yes.
Let's not talk about that. I take that topic back. Okay, I want to get rid of that topic. What other exciting things did I look at? I was just so excited last night, man. The RV park, we talked about a little bit, is the next thing you guys are working on, if you would, or currently working on and going forward on. Number of spaces.
Yeah, the RV park is probably a natural addition to the resort. We get people that come up that want to visit the casino.
Sure.
We also got a lot of visitors that want to visit the beautiful countryside, the mountainside, whether it's Yosemite, Dodge Ridge, the state parks. So the RV park is a natural addition. So we've been working on that for the last 9 to 12 months. It's an 85-space RV park. Will have its own clubhouse with swimming pool, outdoor games, bocce. So you can practice bocce and
I've got
horseshoes.
the behind the Murphy's Hotel. Got that down, boy.
Oh yeah, that's
There you
nice.
go.
Yes.
So within the next 12 months, everything will be opened up. So the first 45 spots will be opening very, very shortly.
Wow.
So
Okay.
tune into the website to get all the details for that. So and the website will give you a beautiful drone photography of of where we are in construction.
Man, I missed that. How did I miss that?
Well, you wouldn't see it because as you come in, it's the sort of far end of the property.
No, I missed it on the website.
Oh, you missed it on the website.
I missed the drone on the website.
Oh no, it's on the
All
website.
right, so Ron, what is that web address?
That web address is blackoakcasino.com. That'll give you all the details for the whole resort.
Casino.
blackoakcasino.com. Very easy one
It's
to
so
remember.
easy. I just want to fumble that.
Yeah, we make it easy.
We make it easy.
Just
we make
go
everything
visit.
easy.
Everything's on there. Our entertainment schedule, our current promotions,
Okay. Yeah, no,
updates on the property.
I missed the drone on the RV park. How did I
Yeah.
miss that?
Well, you have to scroll across to the piece where it
Yeah,
features
I'm
the
not,
RV park.
the mouse thing.
You know, the mouse
It's
thing.
challenging for me.
Yeah. Actually, the website's just been redesigned as well, so we're very excited about the new
I
website.
walked right in from you know who.
That all went with a remodel.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, conference center.
Conference
Another thing I
center.
want to talk about. So, number of people you can hold at a conference, just is it like 50, 100, 150?
Well, depending on the
Like your big rooms anyway,
yeah,
but-
but depending on the layout of the room, up to 350. We can split the room into 4. So it's a beautiful modern conference center, full facilities from projection screens, etc. Obviously, full internet service. So we get large and small conferences alike. We have a lot of local meetings and business conferences. We have an executive boardroom that seats 18, which is on the top floor of the hotel. Beautiful view from there, the mountains. Everything that you would need for a conference, business meeting, and as Aaron said, the wedding receptions.
Yeah.
Man, I got to get out there. You guys are going to drive up there now.
Yeah, you come out, we'll give you a tour. You get to see the whole property.
I love tour.
You get behind the scenes.
I love tour.
Yes.
And if you're good, you can stay overnight.
I don't know about that. I don't know if that's going to fly. I'll be driving back home. Thank you. After a couple hands.
There you go.
Just a couple hands.
Just a couple.
Just a couple. So, admittedly, I'm going to guess you worked at a casino before you took over this job here.
Right.
And then I'm going to take a pot shot that the town was bigger than Tuolumne City.
Yes.
Just a guess. Just a throw.
I have a little bit of
yeah.
background in casinos and gaming and entertainment.
And so coming to a county like this, an area like this, certainly has its own challenges in regards to getting everything together, getting it up and running, going to the government offices, the planning, the zoning, and then just finding the people. Was there anything specifically, you can call any kind of crazy story where you're just scratching your head thinking, maybe not, maybe it just won't work.
Well, I think we both had those.
Maybe this won't
Those
work.
in my mind. I probably made the bigger move. I worked in Phoenix for a tribe in Phoenix before I came up here.
Huge place compared to
Yeah.
Tuolumne City.
Yeah. So I was, I didn't know we're in Tuolumne. I had to look on the map very, very closely to find Tuolumne at first. But yes, I have to be honest and say I didn't ever think it would be as successful as it is now because of the location and the rural area. And you're right, it is was a challenge because I think there were two people, myself and one other, who was the gaming manager at the time, that had any casino background. But there's some advantages. First of all, you employ people that haven't got any bad habits, so you start off training with all the right way.
Right.
So those are the advantages. And I think, looking back, I'd rather have it that way than having experienced people that have different backgrounds, different ways of doing things, and you've got to train them your way. So that's been, I think, an advantage looking back now. Wouldn't want to do it again, but it's an advantage.
Well, yeah. Well, you've only got 3 more to go before you retire. Don't worry.
And you talked about the service that you received when you visited Black Oak Casino Resort.
Every time.
And that is we're a destination. You don't accidentally drive past Black Oak Casino.
No, yeah, you
Right.
you want to be going there. You're
Right.
not heading up there.
Right. You have to make the choice to get there. And really, that's what we try to strive for, that level of service, to give people a reason to come visit us, because we offer the same product that other properties offer. The only thing that we can really change is the way you feel or your experience there through our people. And we take a lot of pride in getting that accomplished to have a successful business.
And just to dovetail on the difficulties of a small town, you have limited labor pool. Not horrifically limited, but limited. It's a drive for someone to go there. They're going to commute to get to that job.
That's correct.
So, occasionally commuting can make you irate. And then when you get to work, you've got to take that off, leave that in your car, and go to work.
Right.
Right. Yeah, and that's hard. That's difficult
It can
for people.
be hard some days.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's never hard for you guys, but I'm just,
We hide it very well.
thank you.
Yeah. But that's one person has a bad day. That's what you have a team for. To pick each other
Very
up.
true.
And so that's what we try to focus on, that teamwork. And where one person's having a bad day, may need a little lift from somebody else.
Or
That's what the team's for.
You need a timeout. We're going to put you over there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, hey,
And
sometimes
that's
we
okay.
need
You
to take a
can
break,
come-
right?
Take a timeout.
Yeah.
You can come back.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my bowling game. It takes a timeout.
Takes the time out.
About frame 6. It just takes the
Every time, huh?
Yeah, pretty consistently. Game 3,
Yeah.
right down the pipe.
Yeah, you need to visit more, get more practice.
Bad shoulder.
Oh, okay.
2 games is about all I'm good for.
All right.
So let's see, what month are we in? October, in the middle of October. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. The show will be on before we get to any of those things. What kind of cool things are coming up at the resort?
We have a new promotion starting off in November.
Okay.
And a holiday cash grab, and where we have our cash cube. So on Fridays and Saturday
Cash
nights, you can get in the cash cube and grab as much of $5,000 as you possibly can.
Got
plus,
sticky fingers.
Yeah.
You put me in that cube there, and you're going to suffer. It's Spider-Man, that money, man.
Yeah. Plus you're guaranteed an amount as well, so that's always
Right.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have that promotion coming up, and just around the holidays, and that's always a fun time when you live right below the snow level. You get that beautiful,
Thank you.
beautiful.
And
weather.
actually, in addition to the cash grab promotion, which available to everyone, we have a community cash grab.
Right.
Where
I think I pitched the Rotary in for that one time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't get there, but there's still time.
Oh, there's still time. There's still time on this year's, yes. So we look for applications from charitable organizations in both Tuolumne and Calaveras counties.
That's true. No, I see the ad in
both counties.
the Sonora Democrat all the time.
And that will be coming out very, very shortly because the cash grab's middle of November.
It is. It is.
I
It's,
will be dutifully paying attention.
And even with a bad shoulder, you'll be good.
Yeah.
Stickies. They're sticky,
Sticky
man. I tell you,
fingers.
I will,
Sticky fingers.
like a gecko. I'll just,
That's your problem with the bowling.
yes, probably. But I just need bigger holes, that's all.
Yeah.
No, don't look at me like that. And then for special dinners for Christmas or the restaurants do anything special, besides I'm sure they dress up and everybody gets to
Yeah, we have holiday specials all the
holiday
time.
specials.
Yeah, we'll have different buffets or different restaurants, and just anytime there's a holiday around, we'll do special menus.
And then of course New Year's.
Yeah,
Eve for New Year's, something exciting for New Year's.
Oh, yes.
yeah. New Year's brings out everybody.
The Ron
And,
Patel band is
Yeah.
performing. I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
A long wait.
Yeah.
You got a long wait. I tell you what's a story on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. One thing surprises our first New Year's Eve back in 2001, 2002. We had all the staff on for New Year's Eve because we knew it was going to be busy, a small building. So we were slammed New Year's Eve. Well, what we didn't anticipate was New Year's Day being busier than New Year's Eve because there's a crowd that comes out New Year's Eve and there's a different crowd comes out New Year's Day. And we were struggling New Year's Day to keep up with with our guests. And it's happened every year. New Year's Day invariably is busier than New Year's Eve. And then now we know to staff up both days. But it's a challenge. But it's a good challenge.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
You come on in, everybody. You come on in.
Yeah.
New Year's Day, because I guess you get to watch the football games, and if you're if you went to bed semi-early on New Year's Eve,
Right.
midnight or 1, not too late.
yeah,
You get up in the morning, have breakfast, run around.
yeah. Who needs sleep?
Yeah. Absolutely.
You're 30 years too late, Aaron. But thank you, man. I appreciate that. Then you're right. Who needs sleep?
You can tell he's the younger one, can't you?
So wait, so how long have you been working there?
I've been there going on 17 years next April. So
So you came in pretty much at the get-go.
yeah, so I was hired on 1 month before opening.
Wow.
I started off in security as an EMT and security officer.
Sure.
And my job was to watch the machines when they came in and before they were installed for security of the building. And then
So what was your background to get that job?
well, I was an EMT. I was a volunteer firefighter,
Okay.
but none of my previous experience ever
Yeah, I was
translates to
gonna
the
say, wait
gaming
a minute,
industry.
time out. I'm watching machines come in for safety. Well, that one looks good. Yeah, bring it
I
in.
worked in I was working in a large winery in Modesto before I
Okay.
I
All right.
went there, and then previous to that, I was in the United States Navy.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Man's a Navy guy, so.
Yeah. Good. All right.
Wow, and so when you say watching the machines, I'm sorry, I just digress for a minute. Watching the machines
It
come
was
in,
early days.
so they're just, here comes the truck, it backs up, they put the machines in, you go check.
They're here, and make sure nobody tampers with them, mess with them. And so you have, from the time that the machines arrived, you had to have security 24 hours a day. Because,
Wow,
yeah,
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Shows you how much I know about that kind of thing.
yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, sure, put some
Laws,
tape on it.
laws
right.
of gambling machines are very, very strict
Yeah.
for obvious reasons.
Yeah, and I guess it probably, in the early days of gambling, if you would, early days of legal gambling in the West, 50s, 40s, 60s, the machines might have been more mechanical and less computerized.
That's correct.
So the idea of mechanically adjusting machines to your advantage, is that, do you think that's more difficult, or do you think it's more difficult to adjust a computerized machine to have an advantage for you as the player? Not that I'm going to do those things. I'm curious about security now.
Yeah.
You got me off track. You got me way off track here.
Yeah.
I don't think there's really any risk. There's constantly
You guys
people,
have
regulators,
eye in the sky, all over the place,
everybody.
right? Everybody's
yeah.
testing. It's like a gas pump. It gets tested all the time, right?
Yes, it does. It does. There's people in the industry who are constantly testing and staying up
Right.
on trends and anything. And there's a highly regulated industry we work in, more regulated than anything else I've ever done in my entire life. And the risk is low for anything to ever happen.
So you're saying that if I tap the machine twice and rub my foot on the floor, that trick doesn't work anymore?
If it makes you feel good,
If you,
it works.
if you feel good about it, you
If
do
I put
it.
in more money, will that help?
Absolutely. Of course it does.
Yeah, try putting more money
I
in,
need to
and
put
that
more
will.
money in.
Yeah.
No, I'm teasing you guys.
Yeah, no, actually, Native American gaming is, as Aaron says, not only highly regulated, but it's more regulated than non-Native American
No,
gaming.
I was just thinking about computer hacking and Equifax and snapping into websites and blah blah blah. I would reckon it's harder with machines because you're just they're physically in front of you,
Yeah.
Correct.
as opposed to the cloud just
Yeah.
doing something in the cloud.
Yeah. Don't worry about being in the clouds.
I don't. I can't figure that out on my own computer. So
No. We got smarter people than us to do that.
I'm still working about my phone. You know.
Yeah.
I just give it to the kids. Here, can you fix this? Here, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So, gosh, you guys are. What time? Can I have time to drive up there tonight, Ed? No, Ed says no. But I'm going to come up soon.
Good.
Because I do want to come up and see. Again, looking at the website, it was impressive.
Yeah.
That's
Good.
what I want to say.
Yeah.
Looking at the rooms, I looked at all the others. I missed the drone, but the pool and all the restaurants just look yummy.
Yeah.
I got to get going.
Yeah, staff does a great job. Our team does a great job, and everybody takes pride in what they're doing. And you know, we love where we work. It's a great place to work.
It is a great place.
We work for a great employer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Tuolumne
Who
Band
give
of
back a
Milwaukee
ton.
Indians, they do.
They give back a ton.
Community, they give back a lot.
A ton. And so it's still just the one main road to get up there. Just
Oh,
Yeah.
can I come in from the other side now?
You can come in through Twain Hart,
Yeah.
but the main way is up
Okay.
Tuolumne Road.
The
and-
easiest way for
Easiest
a safe driver like me, a guy who drives like a little old lady. That's
Yeah.
me.
Right.
And virtually all those roads have been resurfaced in the last few years, so it's a
Yeah.
nice, smooth drive.
Oh, last time I went up was
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, gosh, what am I going to do? So let's see, what's on my list? Sticky hand cash grab,
Yes.
dancing in front of the big TV screen in the Willow Creek Lounge.
Correct.
No, I won't be doing that.
No.
Swimming pool, that could be.
Yeah,
that could be summer.
absolutely.
That may be more of a
Yeah.
summertime thing.
It's heated, so it's open all winter. Yeah, heated.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so is there anything you guys want to get out before we go? We only have a couple minutes. We got to run out of here. Anything what's on your mind, Ron? What exciting supernova idea can you throw?
Supernova, we got it.
Supernova
That's got to be in our marketing. The
Supernova.
supernova entertainment.
Yeah.
No, it is. I think because it's just so much bigger than. If you haven't been there in a while, you definitely want to go because it's so much bigger than you guys remember. It's way more bigger than I remember. It's 170,000 square feet.
Right. And that's just the casino part.
Right.
The hotel is 148 rooms, so hotel and conference center is separate. Now, I think, as Aaron mentioned, there's a uniqueness about where we are. Not only the setting of the in the mountainside there, but in the foothills, but also the team members that work for us. And you've seen it; they're great. They love what they do. The tribe, a very caring tribe that look after all of us. So it's really a little gem in the foothills.
Huh? There you go. I want to say thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Get
Thank
your
you,
car, drive up there, hitch a ride, Uber. We don't have much Uber here. But if we did have Uber, you could Uber your way up. Take the bus. You can pick up the bus, right? You guys have
Yeah.
transit buses
It's
around?
transportation.
Yeah. Transportation.
Stay overnight. Do it all. Go for a swim. I'll meet you in the pool. All right, everybody. See you next time.